My mother had a lot of loves, and one of her great loves was the city of Houston. She was so proud to be a Houstonian, and she gave back as much as she could to the city of Houston. She also loved education. She believed in giving her children the best education she could afford. She made a lot of sacrifices for us. As a result, when we started the Ninfa Laurenzo Foundation 16 years ago, we decided to focus on education. We may not be able to cure cancer with our foundation, but maybe we can educate the person who can cure cancer.
Hi, my name is Sylvia Martinez. I work at Tony Mendola's. I was here for 33 years. It's easy to say, but I know Ms. Ninfa Laurenzo's for when I started. I was 19 years old. The first memory I have with her, my trip with her on New Orleans, did she teach me how to taste food, how to order food, how to rent to get in business. I'm very had a good memory for her with that big smile. Thank you.
First word that comes to mind is generous. She was very generous with her time. She was the type of person that would like to bring other people along with her. Oftentimes I've seen people who have had some success and they don't necessarily share what they have or what they've learned with others in an attempt to bring them up. And my mother was of the mind, of the opinion that she wanted to raise other people up, not with her. So she would share all kinds of knowledge, recipes, friendship, money, time, all of those things which are very valuable. And she was very generous with all of those things to a lot of people in an effort to raise them up. That's the first thing that I think about when I think of her.
Mama Ninfa was always welcoming. There was never a moment you ever felt like you weren't part of the family, and just excited to see you and be with you. She was just lovely, and when she was faced with situations that might have been daunting for other people, I always found her fearless, and she just figured out ways to do things, and I just loved that about Mama. Education was incredibly important to Ninfa, especially for those who are underserved. She wanted her own children to see both sides of life. She wanted them to see the East End, but she also wanted them to have a really very good education so that they could affect change in their life for other people. And that was very important to Ninfa, that the underserved be served. And I think she would be thrilled with where her educational foundation is going.
She had this contagious smile, and the love that she gave was contagious. That's why I use that instead of love. I would absolutely say heartfelt. Everything she did was from the heart, whether it was for her family, for the restaurants, for her community. It always came from the deepest and most sincere places of her heart. And finally, impressive. I still carry her in my heart as my hero because she impressed upon me and everyone in the Houston community that she was a force to be reckoned with, in the best of ways, though. You should be proud of who you are, and who you are is part of where you come from, and your family and your roots. And she also taught me that to be proud of yourself is to carry yourself every day and give every day your best and take advantage of every opportunity, because not everyone gets those.
My mother believed that education was a passport to success. She helped educate some of her nieces and nephews. She sent us, her children, to the best school she could afford. And she believed in teaching children to stay in school and getting a diploma and continuing with the education. We want to enable young adults and young people to follow their dreams. There's no better way to do that than to help them with their education. My mother believed that we could accomplish so much together, and we could achieve more working together than alone.
I used to tell the kids, we're cooking with love. This is the only way to go, spread the love. And this is what I have done and tried to do in my life. It might not bring a big bottom line, but it has brought a lot of happiness to a lot of people. And therefore, I try to put myself into that place of being the woman that carries the love, to spread the love to all of you. I try to do as much as I can. Sometimes I'm limited, but my love is great. I want to thank my children for having supported me all the way. All the way. They were there 100% regardless. I sent them to school to learn to read and write, but I also taught them how to make tacos. And I think that that's a great advantage that has been there for them. I've always told them, stay humble, forget these other things, be yourselves. It's your integrity and your character that's really the valuable part of every individual. And this is the way I have carried my life. I thank God very, very much.